In the distant kingdom of Phrygia, the god Dionysus could not find Silenus, his faithful drinking companion. He was also the god's master and foster parent. Silenus was considered a sage who delivered his best lessons when drunk while acquiring the power of prophecy. The wise old man was found passed out by peasants in the forest after suffering an alcoholic coma. They took him to King Midas, who recognized and welcomed him immediately with full hospitality. There were days of drinking and feasting in honor of the illustrious guest. The god Dionysus was pleased to find his old companion so well treated by his host. He greeted King Midas and, as a sign of gratitude for the good deed, decreed to fulfill any of Midas's wishes. The ambitious Midas did not reflect deeply on the matter and quickly chose his wish. "I want everything I touch to turn into gold." "Are you sure?" "Yes, of course. I will be the richest man who ever lived." Dionysus fulfilled his wish, but felt sorry for Midas that he didn't make a better choice. Midas, eager to test his new talent, picked up a small stone that lay on the ground, and it immediately turned into a gold nugget. Euphoric, Midas touched several things, and all of them immediately displayed the golden color of gold. Midas suddenly felt hungry and decided to eat an apple. As he touched the fruit, it turned into a copy of the golden palms in the gardens of the Hesperides. The shrewd Midas tried a new approach. He took a fork, which soon turned golden, and stuck it into a piece of bread. The king brought the fork to his mouth, and as he tried to bite into it, he felt his tooth crack, as the bread had also turned gold. The king realized that what he thought was a gift was now a curse. Midas felt that his end was inevitable, since he would quickly die without food, and he collapsed in tears on the dining table. The king's daughter arrived at the palace and saw her father weeping on the table. Attempting to console him, she touched her father's hand. Midas looked in horror at his daughter, who had turned into a statue of gold. In desperation, he knelt and asked the god Dionysus to remove that nefarious power. The god took pity on Midas, as he had no intention of harming Midas and his daughter. Dionysus asked the king to plunge into the waters of the river Pactolus, and, already in the water, to ask that the power of his touch be removed. Midas bathed in the waters, and the riverbed became covered with a golden sand, and the scales of the fish also began to glitter like gold. The king was finally free of the curse. Everything he touched returned to normal, including his daughter. After this trauma, Midas repudiated all wealth and left in the company of Pan to live simply and humbly in the fields and forests.